Hello guys, welcome to Tarot Predictions people. That will be July 2017 Tarot Scope for Virgo. And now let's go to the very first card people, which will express the topic of July, the theme that you need to take on, what is going to hit you out there. And wow, that will be quite of a hit. Okay guys, well, I'm sorry that I have to say that, but with this card, with the reversed magician, many of you are going to experience loss, a particular loss. It doesn't have to be a big one. That's not going to be a loss of a person, but it's going to be a particular loss, especially if we're talking about efforts and investments in. Because for what it seems, the magician reverse shows that you will become a victim of a certain circumstances, most likely something that has been set in motion back in the past, and now is retaliating back. It's hitting you, and from it you have to learn your lesson. And yeah, trickery and also misusing of someone's authority, it is very possible upon you in your career, guys. That could be a very bad situation with already dead project that cannot be completed. It cannot be set on closure. It is doomed to fall, and you are on the first row there, falling down with the same project. There's something like this. But let me draw the next card. That will be the moon. And the moon is telling us that the answer why really lies down in your subconscious. Why? I don't want to fill you with shenanigans, people telling you with the subconscious. It is in there. It is because it is shaping right now. Your conscious is not yet ready to understand it. Thus, little bit further in the future, you are going to know why this is happening. What we can say right now from those two cards is that it was supposed to happen, and this is a path that you need to walk on. Probably there is a very, very important lesson that you need to learn out of that, and you're about to see this in the next in the next three cards. But in your career, guys, even if you have to go through a particular failure, even if you have to go through misusage of your skills, in other words, someone takes advantage of your skills and then it collects the rewards instead of you, you need to know that this is exactly what is supposed to happen. Sooner or later, these people, they will have it back. What I mean is that they will have the retaliation they deserve. For now, you need to know is that you have to be as righteous as you can. You need to act fair against everything, and if you can do something good, guys, never do it for free. Okay, you just need to demand what is owned to you as well. But again, be very careful of treachery, and not treachery but trickery, and being lied, especially if we're talking about a relationship here, guys. Your partner most likely is gonna present you with something that is already done. What I mean is that it is already case closed, okay, and you can't do anything about it. You are not gonna feel well. Actually, you're gonna feel betrayed. But what you can do about it, you can either break your relationship or swallow it or move forward. And here these cards are telling you, guys, that you need to swallow it and move forward, because maybe your partner didn't have any other choice. And we are going to the next card, which will be what will act against you. Wow, okay, so that will be the Queen of Wands reversed. I need to see the next card. Wow, look at that. We got the Devil reversed. Okay, so with these two, of course, after going through all these loss, pain, treachery, trickery, being a victim of some played circumstances, this kind of stuff, it is normal that you may feel depressed, that you may feel disappointed, that you may feel that you don't want to look at the people around you that you have for your friends. And this is where that person is gonna hit. Now, this is very jealous person. That woman here, she is a fire sign, and or she has a fire energy in her, which means that it's either Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or it has these ascendants, and she has extremely boosted self-confidence, which is without any coverage whatsoever. Also, she is very sensitive to criticism, and she is very, very jealous. So she is kind of very afraid of you to detach from her, and that's why she's trying to she's trying to keep you close to her by pressing you exactly where the pain lies. Okay, so for your relationship, that is a third party, either your mother or a very good friend of yours. I don't believe that that will be another lover, okay, but it is possible, and she really wants you for herself. She doesn't want you to be around your partner, and it's because your partner here kind of committed some certain betrayal according to your standards. She will be there ready to strike exactly at that same point. She will be there to remind you every single second how could they do that to you, and why you are considering even considering to move forward again with that relationship. She will constantly remind you that these people that not deserved you, and these kind of bullshits. And if you fall for the speeches of that woman, then it is obvious that you will be so attached to her without you even knowing it, that after that it will be a miracle for you to follow your own personal agendas in love life, for example. And in career, that really seems for a competition of your company that is presenting you a different job, on the regards of your misfortune here, guys, where you will think that your company didn't treat you well, okay, and accepting that particular proposition, accepting this particular so-called gift from the devil, you will make a big mistake for what it seems. And so after that, we are going to the positivity, and the positivity will be, okay, the death, and with the death we do have the reversed Four of Wands. So this is what we have here, guys. The positivity will be you to accept that it was your fault finding yourself here. The truth is, the positivity here will be accept that through these even painful things, life is changing, isn't taken away. And you can do two things. You can either submit yourself to the fatigue and to lack of stamina that you already have, and not want to make a little bit a final push to tackle your mistakes and to get over with them, and to set a big closure around yourself, breaking some bridges, burning bridges with let's say unhealthy habits, burning bridges with unhealthy people. Here we do have a one, okay, unhealthy person, and believing that everything happens through change. And this is why we do have the moon card here, also saying you that you do need to kind of follow a path that you have consciously taken without, excuse me guys, without dividing yourself from it, okay. You just need to believe in fate with that, okay. So that's for the positivity. And if we're talking about your career here, it is a time to say that nobody is a person who, we are people and we do make mistakes. It is however a dignity for us to admit those mistakes and try everything we can in order to repair, to fix ourselves, to fix our approaches, thus to make ourselves better, so we can reverse that magician and make it upright, okay. And in relationship, you need to know that sometimes a truth needs to be stay unspoken, and if you do not trust your partner, I don't know what you're even doing there, so trust them this time, guys. Yeah, the circumstances may be placing you in a already closed case into a done position, you know, but into a fine after a finished fact, if we can say that way. But maybe your partner there had a choice to do so, and you need to again face those circumstances and really ask them, why have you done this, instead of playing a hurted beyond repair person, beyond healing person, and walking away. And last but not least, we do have the final outcome, which is the summarizing all that, and that is appearance of this person here, which is a earth energy this time, which is a Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, or it has these ascendants. I need to pull the other card here. Wow, that is the reverse Ten of Swords. So this person is going to encourage you, saying, dude, why are you so discouraged from the circumstances? You know, people are experiencing these things all over again, and it's kind of, he will encourage you not to be way too attached to these circumstances, as you know, one day you are on the top of the world, in another day you're in the darkest dungeon. But following this person advice, guys, you are about to see that if you don't put too much care into those so-called meaningless already circumstances, you're about to see that actually your routine is improving quite drastically and quite dynamically. Here we are seeing you climbing down the bottom of the bottomless abyss. What I mean is that you have no other way to go other than upwards. Okay, most of you, with when this chi cards hits you, you will think that you have hit the rock bottom, either in your career or into your relationship. And as soon as you believe in this person's advice, as soon as you see how carefree he or she is facing their difficulties and taking that as an example, you're about to see that your situation isn't as bad as you think it is. You don't have to whine on some jealous here person who is always thinking for herself and always thinking that her way is the most approved way. But instead of that, you can make something to change yourself with these two. Make some final pushes, guys, to really face your disadvantages, what I mean your bad sides, and conquering them, setting closures to those difficulties. And through that, you will actually make a drastic, all of a sudden, improvement of your life, either in your relationship or into your career. So that was the tarot for you, Virgo, for July 2017, guys, and I hope you do enjoyed it, and I hope it is helpful for you people. And if it does, please like the video and share it if you can, so it can help more people. And if you do want a private reading with me, please find me at www.tarotpredictions.net, which is also written here in the description of the video, guys. And until then, I wish you the best of luck with going through July, because it's going to be rough for you, Virgos, and see you next time. Bye.